Well, today is what day is it? August 2nd, I think. Right. Whatever. Saturday, August 2nd, 7:09 p.m. And I am driving home from working on my dad's house. And it's hotter than Hades here, but it wasn't as hot as it usually is, so I'm not going to complain. But, yeah. Anyways, I'm doing this for you, Lisa, by the way. And I'm sorry it doesn't look great. Um, anyways, I was driving home and taking the back roads around, and the one I like to go on that my dad used to take. And he would always tell me we'd come around this curve, and there's this beautiful house, and it's just like a bunch of land and everything. It's gorgeous on the left. And he would always say, someday when I win the lottery, I'm going to buy this house for us. And I was talking to him about everything, and I was telling him how I'm tired and I did as much as I could do today, and I know there's so much more to do. But, and I hope I'm making him proud. And I asked him to send me some kind of sign. I don't care, whatever, some kind of sign. And so I come back around another curve just as I'm telling him, and I'm thanking God for his protection and thanking my dad for, because I remember hearing something, I think it was from my friend Tammy, about things being moved out of the way. And I was like, I told my dad, thank you for paving the way. But let me back up. On the way out of my dad's, I took a turn and a little squirrel ran across, and I thought he was going to make it, and he hit my back tire. I looked in the rear view, and he was no more, so that was breaking my heart. And I just asked God to please take care of his little spirit. And so I was feeling bad about all that. And so I was having this whole conversation. And I was telling Dad and God, thank you for protecting me, and telling my dad, thank you for being there and clearing the way for me. And I came around this second curve right in front of me. Picking on a carcass was a massive vulture. And I stopped, and he looked at me for a minute. And he looked at the carcass, and he looked at me. And then he flew off to my left. And I was like, I have to get a picture of this. So I stopped in the middle of this road and looked over, and he's sitting on the fence. And so I got a picture of him, which I will somehow post on this somewhere. Maybe. But anyways, there's another vulture. And that vulture was cleaning up a dead carcass. And I had just told my dad, thank you for clearing the way for me. Okay, vulture, clearing the way. That's what vultures do. They clean up. And protection. I know that. And I am just so blown away right now. Because even though this is one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life, I know that my dad and Linda and my grandparents and aunts and uncles and in-laws and outlaws, you name it, they're up there on the other side somewhere. But yet they're all around me. I feel them. And, I'm just so grateful for these signs right now. because it just keeps reminding me that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Even though it makes no sense to me, even though I'm tired and I just want to throw the towel in and say, I quit, I keep going, and I know that I'm going to be okay. Even though it doesn't matter. I'm going to be okay and I'm going to get through this. And I just know, I know at the end of this, somehow my studio and my dream are going to come to fruition. So, anyways, I just wanted to tell you about it. I love you. Thank you for all that you do for me and for the encouragement you give me, because my life would be so dim without your light in it. I love you, Lisa.